Now that I'm training at a different level and stuff, I look back and I realize how sort of complacent I had been in the last year and how I had just sort of, I wasn't challenging myself enough. And running with Shalane and Lisa every day is a challenge every day. I mean, they don't mess around even on our easy days. And there's days where I'm like, these girls are so amazing. I'm such a joke compared to them, but it's made me so much better, and it's just like brought a lot of love for the sport back and my competitive side back quite a bit.
Is that complacency one of the reasons why you sought the change?
Absolutely. That was one of the main reasons. It's just I could see in myself I needed to shake it up, and I needed to challenge myself. And with the group I was in, there weren't a lot of women, and I was top dog. So we just did what I did. And I was like, I need to go to a group where if I say I don't feel right today, the pace doesn't get slowed down. It's like, no, this is the pace. Lisa and Shalane will leave you behind, and they have anytime. But I needed that.
When you say it's that you feel like you've gotten better, what specifically have you been better by?
Like training-wise?
Whatever that means.
Just everything. I feel like I'm more dedicated. You know, I go to bed a lot earlier, get up earlier, I come home and go straight to bed, cold snapping when I get home. I just feel like I've sort of dedicated myself to the sport and just stop making excuses for myself. Like, nobody cares at the finish line if I'm a mom or not. Nobody cares if I won a bronze medal in 2007. That's dusty. You know what I mean? It's old now. So it's like, it's just made me really, not go crazy, but just really be a professional athlete again. Go to bed early, get up early, take a nap, eat better, take care of my son, and do it all over again, day in and day out.
Kind of rejuvenating.
Yeah, it's been, honestly, I feel so alive. Like, this is what I've been telling my family, is like, and I've had a cold so I don't look it, but I just feel so alive. And I feel so scared for Saturday because I care. And I haven't felt that way in a really long time.
When was the last time?
Maybe 08, where I like really cared. I mean, and Boston as well, I would say 09. But since then, there's just sort of been this, Boston I did care a lot actually. But ever since then, there's kind of just been this complacency. You know, world champs in 09, I was like, eh. And then since I had cold, you know, Boston didn't go how I wanted, but I was like, eh, I had a baby 6.5 months ago, and then I got injured this summer, and I was like, eh, it's not an Olympic year, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, all these opportunities are passing me by, and I'm not caring, and I care a lot. So Saturday could be a pretty bummer of a day with my family if it doesn't go well. Hey.
What's interesting, it's like you were making certain excuses okay to not hit those opportunities. It sounds like. Yeah,
I just excuse it away in a way that nobody would argue with. Who's gonna argue? Oh, well, I just had a baby 6.5 months ago. Who's gonna be like, no, you could have done better. You could have gotten to bed earlier. You could have eaten better. Who's gonna tell me that? Yeah. No one is. You know, they're gonna be like, yeah, you're right. You did have a, you know. And so it's like all these things that I could legitimize in my head, and I just had to make a choice. Like, I can continue being a good runner, or if I want to achieve the things I really want to achieve, I have to face the fact that I'm not doing everything I could do. I'm not working as hard as I could be working. And it was like, just I had to look in the mirror and admit to myself I wasn't doing all that I could do. It was almost embarrassing, honestly.